Hmm. 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 Well, we're live, and I think this time I should be able to throw together an actual stream. I figured out what was wrong last time. It turns out I had it running in 360 mode. I didn't even toggle the button. I didn't realize what was going on there. I just saw that everything. Oh, man, you do not need to see Doc Mitchell's face in like VR. You don't need that. Trust me, you don't need that 360 view. Some traumas are best left untraumatized. Hold on 1 second. I have to pester people, and then yeah. Where are the buttons? There's a button here. No. I don't want to exit the stream. No, stop, stop. Oh my goodness, there's a button. Okay, I've only done this like 3 times. I should, yeah. Okay, and that for real this time. Concurrent viewers, just me. I think that's enough fumbling. I think I actually have everything set up. Well, would you look at that? I can run a stream. I can actually run a stream. How about that? And it's not in 360 mode this time. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now which button is black screen of death? Are we live? I hear it. Hey! Hold on, let me bring the chat to the front. Second monitor, there we go. Hey, I did something partially correct. So, let me know if anything's wrong with like the audio or something. Just let me know if I'm mangling this beyond belief, and I will unmangle it somehow in the future. Yeah. So the whole point of this run is, and we're going to just skip that because we've been shot in the head a lot of times. We don't need to remember that. The whole point of this stream is the idea that, I mean, obviously Hardcore is in there, but just in case you didn't read the description, the idea is that you have a number of lives, and you earn an extra life every time you level up. I got a sheet of paper right here. I've got a fancy pen from my previous employer, and I'm going to keep a tally. I'm going to keep a running tally. And when that runs out, ooh boy, am I going to cry. Now, I'm only going to have one save, and I will make like saves and autosaves because, New Vegas crashes all the time. And this is vanilla New Vegas, so you get to enjoy the crashing and the ugliness. And we'll go through this together. I get to play this on a tiny little window mode. Like I got a 24-inch monitor, and I got it on like a 6x6 like square on my screen, so I'm all scooted up real close to the computer. So I'm gonna enjoy my sore neck tomorrow. We need a name. Can you tell me a name? Otherwise, I'm just going to throw something. I think I have a single person viewing, and I think I know who that person is. So, any suggestions? If not, I'm just gonna. I think I know what. Oh. Okay. I'm agonizing over this way too much. A name is worth. A single name is worth 1,000 words. Actually, that's a picture. A name is like a rose. by any other name. Oh my goodness. You know what? We're just gonna go with Ox McSplody Pants. Because I figured for the added agony of this decision making, I figured maybe, just maybe, I should go with an explosives build. Because this game is very unforgiving with high explosives, but it's also very fun. So, you're gonna get to see me blow myself up, and then cry, and then blow myself up, and then cry, and the general subtitles aren't on. What the heck? Come on. Come on. Come on. Where are they? There you are. Why is that always off? Every new playthrough... Oh, I hit the default button, didn't I? Well, now you get a front row stage seat to, You know what? We'll be Caucasian, but you won't recognize after this. You won't... It won't matter. It don't matter. None of this matters. I'm gonna make the angriest, grouchiest explosion man I can think of. Which means everything needs to be just... We're off to a good start. We're off to an even better start. Okay. We need to... Up, down, inner... No? Up. Good. 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 Better. Best. Okay. And that was, And definitely. Can we... This game just isn't as fun as Fallout 4's character mangling software, but you can still do some pretty awful, great, awesome things here and there. So, you know, the face don't matter too much, but I know exactly what we're going to go with for, I love this. So, skin color in this game is determined by just a whole bunch of factors. But it's like red, green, and blue that they use for determining skin color in this game. But if you crank it up just right, if I can remember how to do it, I really think... I could have sworn you can make a guy Shrek green, I believe. I'm going to wind up with red if I keep... Oh my goodness. I think we're getting somewhere. No, we're not. Oh my good. We're getting somewhere. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah? Oh, it's working. It's working. We're in the swamp now, boys. Oh, and you better believe it gets worse. It do be like that. It just, you have to have a little bit of faith. Just a little bit of trust that I know that I'm doing the wrong thing here. You know? And then you just keep cranking the dial until you reach the shade of regret, and then you make sure it's just a little bit cranked further. But yeah, no, they did with, like, you can make your character, like, super pale, you can make your character, like, super blue, super red, or, you know, Shrek green. Oh my god. Oh, this is gonna be good. I can feel it in my bones. He's got, I'm sure. He does not look happy with me. You know what? You can't tell eye color. We're gonna go with green. If you can you zoom in? Oh, you can zoom in. I've played this game for like 11 years on and off, and I didn't know that. Oh my gosh. And there we go. We're just gonna go with Shrek Green, yeah? And then... Hmm. 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 And... Perfect. Perfect. No, no. We need something that suits the worst. There's gotta be. You think that's a guy that plays with explosives? He's got like almost normal facial hair on like his upper lip, but then he's got like this clown hair whenever he has a... That'll work. But I don't like that. I thought there was an even worse one out there. No, I kind of want something with some volume to it. What am I doing with my time? That almost looks cool. I want something a little bit less miserable. I promise we're almost there. We're almost into the pain that is to come. Balding, yeah, good, we'll do that. Okay. We'll go with the Carl look.
Anyway. Stuff that matters. Okay.
How's volume, by the way? I can crank this up even further, but let me know if anything comes up.
Good.
But oh my goodness. Oh, the sensitivity is off too. How much did I ruin by hitting the default button?
Take it slow now.
I'm gonna like walk outside and all the doors are going to render at like 15 feet of distance, and then I'm going to like realize that it's like auto-saving every 5 minutes or something, and like it's all gonna be absurd. Speaking of which, I should probably save. Oh, yes, I get it. Yes, I get it. Thank you, Doc. You know, I normally don't agonize over this stuff, but now that I realize just how permanent and terrible this decision can be, I suddenly feel like I should probably not be mashing the right click button, or the left click button through all this, but, well, you know what? We're gonna have to be smart, and we're gonna want to not die, so I actually want... You know, we're gonna need more brains. And we're going to need a little bit less of that. We're going to need to be quick or we're going to be dead. Perception doesn't matter as much, but it does matter. We're going to want to keep our distance away from everything. So we're going to want to really keep everything away. So I guess we're going to need agility. And, oh God, we're going to need a lot of luck here. So, look upon the stats of regret, everyone. Yeah, okay. Now, I did see one cool trick to skip through all the dialogue, and that is that if you save and then reload the save, it'll like skip to the end of the dialogue and Mitch will begin his next thing. Yeah, I get it. Okay, so let's see if I can get this. So one finger on F5 and then one on F9. Okay. Well, I can't do it in these yet. You have to wait till the... Yes. How fascinating. I see. Yes, I hate technology too. Alright. A little bit more agony. A little bit more agonizing over decisions to be made here. I already said explosives. There's no going back there. We're going to need medicine. Oh, God. We're going to need medicine. And... You know, energy weapons doesn't sound too bad. Because you can really zap the crap out of things. But guns also sounds good. couldn't he have been more respectful? You know, I might change the hair color, if only to be something less atrocious, but I wanted the pain. Oh my god. Why do I... You know, we're throwing it into lockpick. There. For the first time, I've actually put points into lockpick from the start for a tag skill. You know, I probably should have gone repair, because, you know... Oh no. I'm going to make so many decisions here, and they're all going to be regrettable. So, yeah, you get to watch them. And so this is going to be great. We are going to pick... Now, I almost always pick loose cannon, but I just realized, you know, we're picking loose cannon, but I might blow myself up with grenades. We're going to have to be super careful. So, I probably should pick, like, sneak 2 or something, but that would require things. I almost want to pick good-natured, but you know what? We're going to go with fast shot, because I'm going to be worrying about everything except aim. You know, I'm going to be worrying about just blasting everything away, rather than, you know, actually pointing a rifle where it should go. I get the feeling he's been in the doctor's office far too many times in his life. And judging by the nature of my decisions in life, maybe not enough.
Here, these are yours.
Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. Thank you. Hardcore? Yes. That's special reward, by the way. In case you were ever wondering, if anyone's never done that, it's an achievement. You get an achievement. And I think the first time I beat the game on hardcore mode, it didn't even trigger. Like, it just didn't do it. So, like, I didn't even get the special reward, I think. So I was like, where's my reward? Where is my coffee mug in the mail? You got it?
Howdy, partner.
Yep. He dug me up.
I was out for a
He
stroll.
was looking. He found my body. And then he undug me. Good. Okay. Why'd I bother? So, I don't want to skip town until I'm, you know, not going to die. But I also need to decide here. What are we dropping? Everything that I can't really bother with. So, since we're going explosives and energy weapons, I'm only going to pick weapons that I should reasonably, you know, start with, which thankfully is a lot of explosives. But, you know, we're gonna keep the... oh my god. We'll drop that. We're not selling it. We're dropping it. And then I want to keep the pistol just because it's unique, but I'm not going to use it unless I absolutely have... We're not gonna... Okay? And... You know... Armor, yes. No. No. Definitely no. We would not have that on us. As a man who wanders the wasteland and doesn't want to die, I want to keep these. But I know that a reasonable man of insanity would not have it. And... I can't remember. Do you start with a bobby pins? I don't even remember. We're gonna have to drop the 10 gauge. 10 millimeter. So we're just gonna keep the grenades. Goodbye, my beloved pistol. You'll always have a warm place in my heart. We're keeping the binoculars because he can't do nothing with them. Bird. He just zooped through that crate. And hey, these things. So, did you know these exist? Yeah. And so, like, if you're carrying too much, you can drop one in a box, and then, you know, fast travel to another box, and then pick it out of that box. But, you know, why wouldn't you just, like, drop it off at a safe house, or sell it, or drop it anywhere in the world? It don't matter. It don't matter. There must have been... It's one of those things that kind of fell by the wayside. It's like Caravan in this game. Do you have any energy weapons for sale? Anything? Actually, I don't have any money. Do you even have energy weapons? Can I come back for this later? I normally don't even... Yeah, he does. But I don't... We're going to loot things to get money. And then we're going to go and do the... I know, the starter town quests, because I don't want to blow up hot weapons. Hot list. Hot bar. There we go. There we go. So, to begin this grand experiment, let's use high explosives indoors. And I know exactly the place, because, you know, it's the one place that's supposed to teach you how to, you know, play the game. And I just realized that they put, like, the tutorial for inventory and, like, indoor stuff inside a school. And that just struck me just now. I need a drink. Now, this could be the worst mistake of my life. Gonna get used to that heart attack feeling, I hope. Don't need that. We do need this. Now, I gotta wonder, lockpicking, what's your take on that? I kinda like the Elder Scrolls. I used to hate the Oblivion system. Like, I played Fallout 3 first, and then I played Oblivion. And there were many things I didn't like about it because I was addicted to Fallout 3. But one thing I guess that grew on me is the lockpicking from Oblivion. I don't care much for the Fallout lockpick system. It's not terrible, but you do it once, you do it for a couple hundred hours of game experience, and suddenly it drives you freaking nuts. So I don't know. Do you prefer the pins or the sweet spot thing? Because I kind of prefer the pins now, and yet I don't ever actually play with them. I never bothered. You know, picking a lock is actually pretty cool in real life. And we're just going to loot everything from Victor's shack because he's just a cool dude like that. And energy cells we can't use. And then we're going to head back and, okay, we'll do the actual thing. I kind of want to just rush through it all. In fact, I kind of just want to skip it all. In fact, I really am sick and tired of all of New Vegas sometimes. You know what? I didn't realize you could hotbar clothing, but you actually move a little bit faster when you don't have it equipped, I think. Or... oh, this is medium armor. Never mind. It doesn't affect my speed. But I should keep that in mind next time I'm traveling. That if I want to move a little bit faster, I can unequip, like, power armor. And... just need a moment. So many memories. No. And so many unpleasant ones, too. Yes, yes, okay, bye, yes.
That Doc Mitchell shit.
No. Yes.
Everything all right?
Oh, what did I do? No. Now, the best part of this
That's the right idea.
is that it doesn't actually pay attention to how much, you know,
It'll help your brain.
so it doesn't actually pay attention to where the bottles are.
Well, that's a start.
Good. Good shot. You know what, we're going to skip the tutorial because I just can't. I just can't. You blow up some geckos. You know, you blow up some lizards, and then
I'm going to get my friends, and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep
Yeah.
that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy
we're
something,
good.
get
We're
out.
gonna do a
Well,
good
you've been
playthrough,
causing-
I think. Maybe I'll leave it up to you guys. Yeah.
Looks about
Yeah. Where's Ringo? Yeah, yeah. 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 Yes. 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 Now give me the radio quest. Can I take a look at your radio? Yes, please. Okay. I like that there's the option to be like, well, what if I help the bad guys kill you all? It's like, what normal conversation
Feeling thirsty?
would you ever have outside of a video game? Where it's like, yeah, what if I do the bad thing? What if I drop your baby? The correct response to that is, you know, go away. You know, Tom, this is Thanksgiving. What kind of conversation are you trying to hold here? But instead, Bethesda games are always just like, yeah, no, I just put, no, I suppose if you put an innocent person into a soul gem, you know, it's a bad thing, you know? Now, I suppose someone would bleed if you stab them. Why do you ask, stranger? Why do you ask? What a peculiar, what a card. Okay.
That's close enough.
It is close. Okay. Yes. 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 That. I'm taking that. So apparently, and I didn't realize this before, you actually get like NCR infamy if you mess with Ringo. I didn't even realize that, but yeah, I guess it's because he's a member of the Crimson Caravans faction. So many details, so many things. Hold on, the stream has stopped. Hold on. Hold on. Someone's telling me the stream has stopped. If I can tab out. I can't tab out. Can I? Oh, there we go. Okay. No. Excellent condition. I don't know why you'd say that. Chief. Interesting. Okay. Perfect. Now, why is it this door is always like... It's just, I guess it's to teach you about breaking and entering, but it's weird because it's like a side door that just spits you onto like the back office, but I guess I just don't... What am I saying? There was the same thing here with like the Moriarty Saloon in Megaton way back when.
Hi there.
So, yeah, no. I don't, just ignore me. Yes, yes. Kill the bad guys. Yes, yes. How do I get Easy Pete's dynamite? Well, first you have to buy him dinner. Hold on. What is that? Also, raw later, des and veg. I don't know what that is.
Hello. Howdy.
Okay. Ganger. Yes. Yes. I am familiar with your explosives. Please give me some. Okay, we acquired Easy Pete's dynamite. And we didn't even need to pay him. Did we get the salesman weekly thing? We didn't. But I know what I can do, I think. I'm taking this way too seriously, guys.
You looking to buy some supply?
Yeah. What's the check for this? Not enough. Okay, even if I did get... Like, even if I did have the salesman thing, I wouldn't be able to get the check. Okay. Well, we're gonna sell that gun because, you know, we don't use guns here. We use high explosives and photons, and that's the name of the game. And everything else may as well be verboten here, alright? We're not gonna be going around with any of those highfalutin, rootin' tootin' shoot 'em up guns. No, we're gonna be working about just good old-fashioned laser beams. And we're gonna zap everything to pieces, just you wait. So...
Thanks.
I think there's an energy weapon in one of the caves around town. That one. Way over there with the coyotes that don't look like coyotes. You know. I'd like that they just reskinned a dog texture, now that I think about it. Oh wait, I have medicine. I have medicine. I can actually, you know, do the... thing. I can actually, you know, get... Oh, wait a minute. No, that's a lie. That's the
Welcome
bad
back.
version. Okay, no. We need that. Yep. They'll be using explosives.
Hey.
Thank you. Thank you, Chief. Oh, doctor's bags. So, for those of you just joining... I need the hat. For those of you who are just joining, I am doing a hardcore run. And need I remind you, I am level 1. So I need to be super careful. Because if I die, that's, you know, kaput. But basically, I get an extra life every time I level up. So I can afford to die a little bit. But I can't afford to die for real because then I'll be dead. Got it? Good. So we're just gonna go and blow up some dogs. Because that's the best way to gain life experiences. Is it truly Monday? It's truly Monday, chat. Well, I know someone else is gonna have a worse day. Good. Get used to seeing explosives, guys. And girls and whatever. Because it's going to be nothing but upwards from here. And then, you know, upwards and all over the place. And probably a little bit into the stratosphere. Okay, as per popular request, we will fix the hair color. Better? Better? You know, I kind of like that. And just because somebody said we're gonna go that, how's that? Are we content here? I think there's a barber in the game, but I don't remember where. So, you know what, we're gonna get to find them together. So, you know, speak now or forever hold your pee. We good? We good? We good? We're good. Oh, I need to do this again. Well, like I said, we're gonna need like all the luck in the world. We're gonna need to be a little bit faster. Actually, we're gonna need to just survive a little bit more. And we're gonna want to crank up our luck and everything else. Yeah, it's one of those streams. Hey, we're done with that. Okay. And then what was it? Loose cannon and fast shot. Yeah. There we go. Finished. Let's go. So I need to be very careful. What did I set my endurance to? Okay, good. So, like I said, I don't have any extra lives right now. I just have the one. So, you know, I am on a knife's edge right now. But I know this game a little bit. And I know that if I just aim this grenade rifle a little carefully, it'll only blow up other things and not me. Did that work? You good? I really like the explosives in this game. We will take that. We'll take that. I'm just gonna take like everything. And I think there is a crappy like laser gun in this. Oh, it's an actual laser gun, okay. So, you know, we actually have a weapon that won't kill us if we use it, chat. I'm excited. You know. We're gonna put that, that, and that. And there it is. The budget. I love this thing and I hate this thing so much. It recharges over time. But so it's like, it has perpetual ammo, but you know, it rebuilds over time and it's weak, but it's so fun. And you only see it so many times, so. But, you know, we can actually shoot things. So there's like one more or two more places I want to explore. I need to get those cigarette butts from the graveyard. Because, you know, I saw him littering before he shot me in the face, and that's the one thing that stuck with me. And that's where we're going to track down Benny and kill him. All this shit about the delivery and platinum shit? No. No, sir. It's all entirely about ecology here. This is what happens when you major in biology. One day it's all like beer pong and video games, the next day it's all mitochondria and video games. So, stay out of school, kids. I think we need a 25 at least in energy weapons, or we're not going to be able to even, like, do anything. And I'm going to start cranking lockpick now. And we're going to need to learn fast if we want to live. So I'm going to need to pick swiftly. Because the more levels I get, the more times I don't have to worry about dying. Now, I am a little bit aware of the map and like what monsters are where on the map, so I can kind of avoid dying unnecessary deaths. But at some point you're going to see me like just jump off of a roof because I think I can take it, and I'm going to just lose a life like that. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm going to love all of this. You know, I actually found myself Googling a lot of these locations in like the real life equivalent. It's interesting how much research the guys at Obsidian did for this game. I don't know about the cross thing. I think that might be real or might be inspired, but like that Devil's Throat thing, and like there's a bigger one in the northeast corner of the map, and those are real life. Those do be like that. Out in the middle of nowhere, there are these holes in the desert. And, you know, look at this explode. Oh, I'm hurting myself. Good. Come on. Where is he? Where is he? Was he? Oh my god. Afraid of dying. So there's nothing here, except if you want to be a grave robber, but... Oh, you can open these? You can open one of them. Sure. And then there's like one other location to loot in the area, and then everything else is just, you know, mostly empty. You know, I didn't read these signs. Actually, no. Fun fact. So the first time I played this game, it was like a crappy little doohickey computer. You know, like a little dual core thing that ran like Windows XP. And it could only afford like a certain resolution. So I couldn't read the sign. And I figured since the sign was dilapidated, it didn't mean anything. So I kind of just went off to go explore those white cliffs over there. And then immediately had a heart attack. Joy. My childhood was so innocent. There's like one last thing, I promise. We're gonna get those cigarette butts. But first we need to ransack this one thing. And we're gonna take that, we're gonna take that, we're gonna take the corn. Very important, can't leave home without that. And then we're gonna take that, and oh, I just realized we have like hydration and ammunition weighs things. And yeah, so like take a look at this, guys. I'm already like 1/10 of the way to dead from hydration, of the dehydration sort. There we go. Oh, and remember something fun. Ammunition weighs things in this, and I took points out of strength so that I could upgrade my other one, so I can carry even less than I normally could in a default game. So, also these things are... Oh, no, I know what's there. I know what's there. So we're just going to, you know, not go that way. We're just going to run away. You know, you haven't witnessed the joy, the pure ecstasy of heart, soul, and mind that is New Vegas crashing on you at like 11:20 at night. So that's like 3 minutes from now, and we haven't had a game crash yet. So keep those counters ready, because you know it's one of those games. But you know, the thing about these games that interests me is like, is just there's the little things that I am not even aware of half the time, that I just kind of take for granted. Like the snow globe collection, the fact that there were cigarette butts, I completely missed these. So, let me ask you something. Would you have spotted these on your first playthrough of the game? Just take a little bit of a look. Right there. And back out. Like, I did everything else on the Benny Pursuit chain thing, but I didn't realize that there were, like, cigarette butts. Also, that guy smoked, like, half a pack. So, you know, I completely missed that because it's, like, brown on poop texture. I've only ever been out in the desert, like once or twice in my entire life. And the thing that stuck out the most to me was that I didn't die in the heat. Because, you know, the humidity's so low out there, but I just, that stuck with me. You know, this northern kid shows up in Albuquerque, of all places, where the grass is green and the water bills are extreme. And I didn't die. And that was a good day. I am missing something. This? If I do that and get drunk, I think I'll have enough charisma.
So you're planning on taking
Yes, 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 yes. Thanks, bye.
another satisfied customer?
Yes, yes, yes. Uh-huh.
Feeling thirsty?
There we go. Yep. And we're just going to make sure that the entire town gets drafted into this gunfight. And, you know, we're not going to give them the armor or supplies they need to survive the gunfight because we don't have the money or the, you know, skill to convince that guy to hand over things so people don't die. So we're just going to take the neutral good approach and just leave things alone. Yeah, no. That sounds good to me. Oh, my spine. My spine is already breaking. Already. Just from sitting so close to the screen. But I don't know how to make it full screen while windowed simultaneously. So, to avoid crashing, you know, I'm just going to have it on like a 5x5 inch screen. You get like the shining privilege that is like 720p. And you can watch it at your own. Yeah, I better be ready. How many explosives do I have? We're not going to use them because I'm going to blow myself up if I use them, but we're going to keep them. And rule number 1. Don't be that guy running into a fence.
Careful! There's still more of them.
Yeah. So this is kind of almost a test stream in a way. Because not only is there a little bit of a challenge, but there's also... I wanted to make sure that I could actually, run a stream and not embarrass myself. But then I also wanted to, okay, here, yeah. I wanted to run a different game later on, honestly. But I also wanted to, make sure that I knew what I was doing first.
I owe you a huge favor for this.
Yeah. Yeah, bye. Give me your stealth, boy. I just realized I didn't say, 2 words to the guy, and I already, helped the entire town kill him. Okay. That's 2 extra lives. I'm feeling confident enough to, skip town immediately. So we're just gonna crank up our... Oh my goodness. Things actually matter now. Oh my spine. We're just gonna crank up the repair because we need those weapon repair kits eventually. And now we get to sit back. There's many things I like about this game. And walking's not one of them. But it's an adequate supply of time and space. So... I should be going to bed. I love this game. No, I mean it really. I do. And I don't care what you say. I still think it actually looks kind of pretty. Kind of. Okay, I admit it. It's not very pretty at all. It doesn't help that I didn't create a very pretty character to look at, but everything's just so... I don't know. This is my childhood I'm looking at. I can't be hard on it. But I also gotta admit, it's not the most stunning thing. Is everything... Hold on. Display. Oh my god, everything was at the minimum. Hey, remember what I said at the very beginning of all this? There we go. That's a little bit better. It's still pretty bad, but it's better. And, the thing that always kind of amazed me about this game...
I've got you now.
The thing that kind of amazed me about this game, starting off, was that I could, the entire, western edge of the map is all tutorial stuff. Except for the poisonous, snake dogs. Those are just a punishment for wandering too far, but, everything else is kind of, in its own place. There's a key on the table there which kind of rewards players that look around, and there's all this stuff with Good Springs and Sunny What's-Her-Face, and, all the dynamite and skill checks. It's a very user-friendly introduction to New Vegas. I never tire of it, except when I do. But I just still appreciate the design that went into all this. It feels like they cared when they created it. And it's kind of a shame that they rushed everything about it because, there's some very carefully manicured areas in the game, and then there's some filler areas. And then there's some areas with nothing at all. But I kind of love those empty areas because, oh god, in a roundabout way, they kind of have a purpose. Some things in life are defined not as much by themselves, but by what they aren't. And that juxtaposition can give things even more meaning. What do I mean by that? I mean, if you fill everything in the map with interesting content, it all feels a bit cluttered. But when you have some empty space around, suddenly the things that have a lot of content have more meaning. You know, you don't need to make everything a thinly spread gruel, nor do you need to jam everything together. You just need a good rhythm and distribution of things. Sure, the abandoned ruins in the center of the map, those matter more because, you know, there's more stuff there. But you should necessarily make the world more dull and spread out outside of that, you know, because then the countryside feels like countryside. It doesn't feel like Skyrim where there's a dungeon every 30 feet. You know, it's not as noisy or as busy. There's pockets, and it all makes sense. It drives you to explore the more interesting areas of the map rather than just have you wander needlessly. And I think I just pinned down every single thing that's wrong with Skyrim in that one sentence. Somehow, that never gets old. Somehow, some way, I will forever appreciate it. Come on. You know, one interesting thing I heard about the game's developers was that they added content deliberately to the system where they wanted to make like wandering monsters and like hunters and like travelers all over the place who would explore the world map. But, you know, it was so resource intensive that they couldn't get like wandering merchants and monsters and like animals that would wander around and hunt. Like they wanted a world. I don't want to say, I'm trying to compare it with anything else and I'm drawing a blank. But you'd have, like, the prospectors in the world. They would actually go around to dungeons and, like, shoot monsters and things. And so you'd have NPCs that would wander and the world would go on without you a little bit, you know?
Hey, where the hell do you think you're...
Yep, okay, thanks, bye. I don't care. But they just didn't have the, like, memory for it. Or, like, the resources to run it. So... same story applies with Good Springs, you know. I need to be very careful that I don't blow myself up. Because... I love this game. I mean, I do. I actually do genuinely love this game, but I also writhe a little bit inside every time I remember how much running there is in this game. Like, there's a lot of running. Just a lot of just back and forth. And the map design is not the best. Nor is it the worst. But, you know, it's actually better than Fallout 3 in some aspects. And I'm sure if they had more time to make finished product, they would have gotten it. But, you know, best enjoy it while it lasts. Some parts of the game world are populated, and that's good enough for... who is it good enough for? But I need to aim. Oh. So, yeah. Like I said earlier, I was thinking that I would run a different game, a very, very, very different one. But I wanted to just do this almost like a test stream. Because I could. But also because I felt like this would be a good challenge to hold myself up to. Because I've never done anything like this before. And it does feel good. It does add some spice and some drive to everything again. Because I didn't normally care as much about, like, you know, self-preservation in Fallout games when you can save instantly. You know, same with Skyrim, you know. Like, oh, you died. Okay, well, I'll just reload my quick save to 5 seconds before I got my head sliced off. Not so much anymore. Now I actually need to worry about, you know, blowing myself up, because if I blow myself up, that's one less extra copy of me I have floating around in my inventory. So, I like it. Oh, I have work in the morning.
Come on! Come on!
I really like the explosives build already. I love it. We're gonna take drugs. Because we need to. Oh no. Right, it's not instantaneous healing. Oh, please. Where'd the guy with the flamethrower go? The incinerator. It doesn't matter. No, it does matter. I have energy weapons. For the first time in a long time, I actually have, I can actually use energy weapons effectively. Now, it might be a little bit exploded, but, you know, shrapnel comes out with cold water and elbow grease, so, you know, nothing to worry about there. Now, where is... There it is. Oh, he's... Ow. No, he's not. Good. Good. I think... Yeah, I got a pair of goggles I can repair later. Keep that. Oh... I am so happy I didn't die there. I can only punish myself for so long, you know. I can only withstand so many heart attacks. Oh. That's what a heart attack sounds like when you're tired, by the way. Where am I going? Where am I going? Okay. Hotel's haunted.
I don't suppose you...
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's fascinating. And this is almost like the equivalent of the Super Duper Mart in, oh my god, that name sounds weird out loud, from the shopping mart in Fallout 3. And with that one, you know, it's like just, you know, your raider tutorial. Like, here's a building full of low-level bad guys, blow them up. You know, and then you get a whole bunch of food and water that you scavenge from some fridges near the back of the building, and it all kind of bleeds together. Well, now it's the same deal. It's the same deal. It's all the same. It's all interconnected. It's like poetry. It goes together. You know? I have an epiphany. I think I may have picked the wrong game. I will give it a try. But I think I may have picked a boring game to stream for other people.
I don't know what it was brought you to Prim.
I don't know. Oh, that's where you get the quest from What's-His-Face. Deputy What's-His-Nuts. Where are you?
Well, that was...
Yes. 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 Okay. Didn't I... Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, right, I didn't even need to do that at all. I'm so glad I did that. Well, there's the experience. There's the extra lives involved.
Hey, youngster.
Yeah. Yeah. Give me this information. You know, this quest used to amaze me with like the paperwork. It was like, yeah, you're doing like investigative work. You're following the trail. And now that I do shit like that for a living with like documentation and just tracking things down around an office, suddenly it all feels so much less enchanting. Wait a minute. Reading pays off, people. By the way, I have been skipping like every thing.
Any luck finding us?
Yeah, tell me where what's his face from Friends went. Okay. All right, everything's like stealable in here. Okay. And now we just hold down W again. Oh, stream died. Hold on. What's up with my bit rate? Concurrent viewers, concurrent. What in the world is this? Okay. I am perplexed. Anyone else having capture issues here? Hold on. Hold on. What happened? Where'd the game go? Capture New Vegas. Yes. Why did it switch it to... No. No, this is not okay. OBS, why are you doing this to me? Why? I thought we were friends. What? Good. So, I hope you enjoyed the bottom of the screen being cropped out. Because I sure don't. Why? Why did everything do that? Did I hit like tab? It tried to switch the game capture to a different program. Hold on, I gotta make sure it's not trying to switch to other programs. I'm gonna close every other window I have on here, just for the sake of making sure I'm not, you know, embarrassing myself. No, no, no. No. No, 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 no. If anyone's still watching, let me know if, you know, it actually... Let me know if you got a glimpse of any other programs in here. I don't think so, but oh my god. That almost gave me a heart attack. Okay. Lesson learned. Don't have things open that you don't want to show, because OBS might decide to randomly switch.
You'll pay for what you did to the powder gang.
Jesus Christ. What? Huh. Okay. Anyway. Where was I? blowing themselves up? Good. On to Nipton, right? Yeah. 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 You know, I'm beginning to think maybe I should call it. Maybe I should hang up my hat. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Actually, you know what? It's the game. It's the choice of game. It's the choice of game, it's the choice of me. And I need to figure out more of what I'm doing. But I'm doing it. I'm doing a stream. I did a stream. That's an achievement for me. So, and I had a maximum of 2 viewers at one time. Can you believe it? That's like 100% more than 1. I think that's pretty damn good. I'll never get tired of this, by the way. I could play this game like 1 billion times, but I would never get tired of just feeding explosives to slow-moving enemies. There's just something just feels good about it. And I realize now just how much pain I brought upon myself with an explosives build. So, you know, once we get to Mojave Outpost, I'm gonna call it, just because I don't think I actually have anything to show anybody. So please, if you hate it, please leave a thumbs down. And, you know, don't forget to not subscribe. And, oh my god. Why am I drawing a blank? And you know what, this is good enough. So, before I go, there's one thing I really, really, really missed about these games. And that is just crashing it with fun. So this does not count to the death counter, by the way. This one is a freebie. Oh, right, we're out of this. Finally, I get to show other people this. Finally, I get to show other people this joy. And this one, too. There we go. There we go. All right. Well, by the way, the game crashed. So, you know. I think that's a good note to end on. So, good night, you guys, and thanks for bearing with me. I will try again with a different title next time, something that actually has more oomph to it, because I feel like I just don't have enough to talk about. So, good night.